What is up, everybody? Welcome back to your Sports Infusion podcast with your host, Cameron.
And your co-host Chris.
Today, guys, we have a amazing day for you guys. We have a different thing that we are going to do with this podcast. Um, we told you guys that we wanted to focus a lot on baseball and basketball, but with it being that time, we want to focus more on football, especially with the NFL season started. But before we get started, though, Chris has a random fact for you guys.
Fuck, I don't remember.
I got it then quickly. I have it pulled up. Random fact. It has been approximately 2,144 days since J.J. McCarthy, quarterback of the Minnesota Vikings, has lost a game, which was on October 26, 2019, in high school. Didn't he go to IMG Academy?
I believe he did.
Yeah, because on ESPN yesterday, it was saying something about IMG Academy, him going to IMG Academy. My bro was set up. Like, he had an amazing high school, amazing college. He's playing on probably one of the best organizations in NFL.
Yeah, IMG is. I'd be scared to play them in high school, honestly.
Imagine being an opposing coach.
For real.
That would suck. Go ahead and tell them now on everything we're going to cover on today's podcast.
We're gonna be talking about this last past week, week one, about what standed out to us, and then maybe a couple stats here and there. What teams improved, impressed us, and which ones disappointed us. And then we'll be talking about our week two as
Ye-
well.
Yeah. Yeah, we made not bets necessarily, but we kind of picked on teams who we thought were going to, win. And both me and Chris went 10-4, obviously. It was just something we did Sunday before the games started. So, we couldn't get the Dallas and Philadelphia game and the Chiefs and Chargers game. I want to hit that second game actually pretty hard. That is the funniest game ever.
Which one?
The Chiefs and Chargers.
I didn't get to watch much of that one.
I didn't either. I was gone, but boy, it was funny. All right, we're gonna go through our week one picks quickly. Do you have your week one picks, or you want me to read them off the list and we'll talk about every single game?
We'll just talk about them.
All right. So I'm going to get my computer, get my phone. I'm gonna make my way over to my little whiteboard. All righty. So the first two games, like I said, we did not make our pick. We're going to read off and we're going to talk a little bit about the game on how we thought went down. Game number one, Thursday, September 4th. The Dallas Cowboys, Philadelphia Eagles. Philadelphia won 24-20. What was your thoughts on that game?
Before we made the bet on these games, I figured Philly was going to come out on top, but I didn't expect
Dallas to keep it
them to be
close.
that close but then I also know CeeDee Lamb missed a couple big catches that could have won them the game easily right there.
CeeDee Lamb did miss a lot. If I'm gonna be completely honest, one of the things that really, really stood out to me actually about week one, because I have YouTube TV and I have that NFL whatever, Red Zone or whatever. So I watched a lot of games. And one thing that stood out to me a lot is the fact that there were a lot of people that had wide open drops.
Yeah.
Like balls, like they weren't contested, just balls dropped right in the breadbasket that they could not come down with. And like you said, CD Lamb, one of the best wide receivers in the game. Crazy fantasy points for me, by the way. Had like 20 some points. And it's like, that's a guy who usually catches the ball. But Philadelphia comes off on top 24-20. Dak Prescott, impressive performance. 21 for 34, 188 yards. And Jalen Hurts, 19 for 23, 152 yards. So
Yeah.
valid performance. The second game on the NFL list, as I just backclicked twice, the Kansas City Chiefs and the Los Angeles Chargers. So your thoughts on this game?
It was a pretty good game. I'm glad the Chiefs lost because I'm a Broncos fan. Glad to see them at the bottom of the division right now.
They are literally the bottom, right? The only team to lose in your guys' division was Chiefs, right?
Yep.
Yep, yep. Uh, man, I'm gonna be completely honest. This Chargers team is dangerous. Uh, do you have like the games and stats pulled up?
I just got like the passing leader, rushing leader, receiving leader.
Oh, you're clicking on the like the time game or whatever, and it's pulling up the score and then the stats on the left side. Yeah,
Right
that's
side.
yeah, that's what I'm doing too. Uh, yeah, it's big games from both Pat and Justin Herbert. This is a different looking Chargers team, obviously without Austin Eckler. That's a big player for them, and yeah, uh, I think that this is a Chargers team that's going to go very far. Actually, I game number three, which was actually our very first pick. Is your first game on ESPN the Tampa Bay and Atlanta game?
Yep.
Yep. All right, go ahead and click on that one. All right, let me find this game on my whiteboard. We both had Buccaneers winning. So we both had this one right. Tampa Bay won 23-20 over the Atlanta Falcons. State your opinions on this game.
Michael Penix did a pretty good job that game, I'd say.
Looks like neither of them rushed a whole lot.
No,
Man, freaking Bijan Robinson, he is one of the most elusive players ever. I would love to have this man on the New York Giants.
yeah.
That would be insane. If I can have Bijan Robinson on the New York Giants, I think we'd be cooking because he can be used as a running back. He can be used as a wide receiver, obviously, 100 receiving yards. Like, it's looking good. Uh, and like I said, we both had the Buccaneers on that one.
Yep.
So that was a good start to our betting bid. Game number two. Cincinnati Bengals and the Cleveland Browns. Right here, I think we have the luckiest NFL team in the world. I have so much respect for their quarterback. But I'll say my opinion after Chris. Chris, state your opinion.
I just say this is too close of a game, to be honest.
I 100% agree. This is a Broncos team that has way more than the Browns have. And for this game to be 17-16 and that close, it is a little frightening if I am a Bengals fan or if I'm a Bengals player even. That defense was scary. Terrible performance, by the way, from Joe Burrow. 14 for 23, 113 yards.
I do think this might be a down season for Joe Burrow and Cincinnati.
Well, last year was a down season too. Remember that.
I guess that is true.
I think. Hold on, who's their head coach? I think Zach Taylor. I think Zach Taylor might maybe need so since he's come into the league. Obviously, they played the Rams in the Super Bowl a couple years back. I think that now he needs to get back to the way of winning games that he should win. Because apparently the playoffs are not his thing.
Nope.
Yeah, it is. If I'm a Bengals fan, I'm a little scared for this year's team. And hold up, Bengals Browns. We both did have Bengals winning it. So that is a good start. We are both 2-0. After that, the next game. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Miami Dolphins and Indianapolis Colts. If I am a Dolphins fan, I am finding another Florida team because, golly, state your opinion on this.
This was a big upset towards Miami. I was not expecting that big of an upset as well.
I was maybe expecting Daniel. Being a Giants fan, I know Daniel Jones. When he's good, he's good. When he's bad, he is awful. And I knew when he left New York, I told Chris, and he told me, Daniel Jones is going to go and be a freaking superstar with some other team. And the performance he went and put up, my gosh, he was dropping dots. Uh, man, this is a I saw a TikTok and it was like saying random facts about week one NFL or whatever. And one of them was saying, is Danny Dimes a potential MVP contender? What's your thoughts on that?
He could be. I do think he can be.
The one thing that made me think about that though is besides Pittman Jr., who else does who else do the Colts have, you know?
They have.
I'm pulling it up too right now. I guess they got the new tight end, Tyler Warren.
Yeah.
Besides that, I mean, Josh Downs, I mean, guy from Texas.
But I also do think I did watch that game a bit. I do think Tua might be scared because he's had concussions the past couple seasons, I believe.
That is true. I think Tua's had a concussion every year for the last like 3 or 4 years. I'm gonna be
I
completely
don't
honest. I don't think Tua's gonna last very long.
know. I think he's scared.
I think Tua is going to eventually be forced to medically retire because I think he's going to sustain an injury and it's just gonna be really bad, if that makes any sense.
Yeah.
And on that game, Colts Dolphins. You had the Colts and I had the Dolphins, so Chris won that one, obviously. Um, yeah, this. If I'm gonna be completely honest, you can ask Chris. When we made our bets, you'll see he started off really, really hot, and I started off really, really cold. Alrighty, next game. We are down to. This is a bit of another frightening game, if I'm gonna be completely honest. Um, Los Angeles, Las Vegas Raiders and the New England Patriots. Raiders winning 20-13. Let me find that. I had the Raiders and you had the Patriots, so that was actually in the list where we went. We went on the list on Google. On the list we went, that was actually your first loss. You picked
Yeah.
you picked Patriots. I picked Raiders. Speak some truth on this.
I do gotta say, I think Ashton Jeanty can do decent in the next couple years. I did like him at Boise State. Geno Smith shockingly shocked me with his passing yards on that game.
Geno Smith went off. Holy crap. 24 for 34, 362 yards. Wow. I mean, Drake May didn't do terrible either, actually.
I think he's in second in the top 5 for passing as of right now.
Yeah, I'm sure. Not Josh Allen. I can't think of his name. But I know there's somebody who put up yards. Joe Burrow put up quite a bit. No, he didn't. He only had 113. Hmm. But yeah, wow. Travion Henderson, 5 carries for 27 yards. Ashton Jeanty, 19 carries for 38 yards. That doesn't really impress me um, a whole lot. That's only an average of 2 yards a carry. Um, yeah, and this isn't a good Patriots defense either. So if I'm Patriots, I'm a little scared because this isn't a really talented Raiders team, I want to say. I mean, I'll be completely honest, everybody that's on the stats right away. Geno Smith, Ashton Jeanty, Brock Bowers, Max Crosby. I feel like all of them are just kind of your best players, you know?
Yeah.
Alrighty, we are on down to Arizona and New Orleans. Arizona won that 20-13. Speak some facts on this.
I didn't watch much of this game, but stats. Spencer Rattler seemed like he had a decent game, but took the loss.
But I'll be completely honest, this Saints team is actually kind of stacked. So is this Cardinals team.
Yeah.
I feel like Marvin Harrison Jr. can be the next Odell Beckham Jr. if he wanted to. I feel like he can go be the next Jamar Chase, the next CeeDee Lamb. I think he can go out there, make a name for himself, make a Pro Bowl, and potentially win a Super Bowl. Now, do I think the Cardinals are Super Bowl contending? Absolutely not. I be completely honest, after watching everybody play, I don't think anybody in the NFC West is Super Bowl contenders. Um, that's just how I feel though. Yeah, this game didn't really say much of the season for me. The only thing this said about me was NFC West is kind of a weak spot, and
Yeah.
that's how I feel on this. By the way, Cardinals, Saints, where is it at? We both had Cardinals winning and Saints won, obviously. So that is good. Next game. This was, I think, the game of the week. To be actually no, second biggest game, second greatest game of the week. Steelers and Jets. What is your okay? Steelers won 34-32. What is your thoughts on this game?
That game was back to back. I watched most of it, but when I ended it, it was Giant Jets were up quite a bit, so I wasn't expecting them to lose by two. But it was weird seeing Aaron Rodgers in a Pittsburgh Steelers uniform.
Oh yeah, for sure. I think that this game actually spoke a lot about players and how the surrounding team around them really affects a player. Justin Fields, was he anything with any other team? Was he anything with the Bears? Was he anything with the Steelers?
No, he was not.
He goes with the Jets, and now that he has a team around him, he has an offensive line. Holy crap. I watched the highlights to every single NFL game besides the Cardinal Saints game. That's the only game I haven't watched yet. And I tell you what, Garrett Wilson and Justin Fields might be one of the top, I want to say eight QB wide receiver duos. They just, he just drops it in the breadbasket, man. Uh, Brees Hall popped off 107 yards for 19 carries. Um, Aaron Rodgers making a statement, 1 and 0. One thing I do want to say though, Steelers, they always start off hot and then it gets cold. The one thing that I think the Steelers have a problem with though is the Steelers are never good. The Steelers are never bad. If you're good, what happens in the draft? If you're good, what happens when you get to the NFL draft?
You're at the bottom.
You're at the bottom. What happens when you're bad?
You get the number one pick.
The Steelers being in the middle, they are literally sitting in the middle of the draft. They're not getting no one good. They're not getting anyone bad. So they're always in that. How many picks are in the first round?
I think that one's like the most with like 50.
And then
No, 32.
is the 32?
Yeah.
Like the Steelers, they're always sitting there in the middle, and I think that's their biggest problem. Steelers need to start hot or stay hot, make a name for themselves instead of starting hot and then getting really cold. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I think this game actually said a lot about both seasons. Now the next game. Ah, boy. Um, New York Giants and the Washington Commanders. Speak some truth on this.
I mean, I gotta feel bad for you because you went down with an L with being a Giants fan,
I
but only
did.
scoring 6 points. Yikes.
Oh boy. I'm gonna be completely honest. Guys, I chose the Giants to win this game. I thought Russell Wilson was going to be an amazing quarterback. I thought we were going to have an amazing defense, and it did not, in fact, exceed any expectations of mine. Nothing went right in that game. Before the fourth quarter, we passed midfield once. It was awful. So this is, I think, going to be another top 10 pick for the Giants, unless they somehow find an amazing defense or an amazing offensive line. Because my goodness, a quarterback can't freaking throw a ball if he doesn't have more than a second and a half to step back and throw. My golly. Man, you were a Broncos fan. What was he like on the Broncos?
Remember, he started up Broncos country. Let's ride.
Oh my
Yeah, he
golly.
didn't do too hot with us either.
Yeah, it's just annoying. For heck's sakes, our leading rusher was our quarterback, Russell Wilson, with 44 rushing yards. Oh
Yeah.
my goodness. That is irritating. Yeah, we just won't talk about that game. Anyways, yeah, they lost. Alrighty, the next game, Carolina and Jacksonville. Carolina lost that game 10-26. Speak some truth on this game.
I didn't catch this game, but I've been looking at a couple of their stats. Travis Hunter did decent doing both offense and defensive snaps. Had 6 receptions out of 8 targets for 33 yards. I mean, it's not good, but it's somewhere.
Especially for a rookie making his debut, you know.
Yeah.
Um,
But then I heard that there's another Travis Kelsey, not Travis Kelsey, Travis Hunter in the college world again, playing for the Minnesota.
Minnesota.
He's an offense, defense. He's actually a three-way man.
What's he do? Kick?
Yeah, he's on kick return.
Oh. Yeah, this was kind of a boring game, though. I mean, Jacksonville, that was kind of one of those games where Jacksonville just kind of ran away. Um, yeah, I have full belief in Jacksonville if they can keep Trevor Lawrence healthy. Without Trevor Lawrence healthy, I don't think it's going to be a very good season. That's my thought. This is kind of one of those games that I'm like, yeah, this ain't nothing really to talk about. Next game, hello, Denver Broncos. Denver winning 20-12. State your thoughts on this game. We watched this game.
I do gotta say though, it was the defense that really saved us in this game. We won it because of the defense.
100%.
Because
Uh,
Bo Nix had 2 interceptions, the team had 2 fumbles.
yeah. Oh, by the way, speaking of watching games, go ahead and tell everybody what our plan is for the podcast throughout the weeks.
I don't know.
The watching the games and everything.
Live.
Oh yeah. Um, I'll just go ahead and tell you guys because apparently you don't remember a conversation. Uh, we are going to go live and make a podcast every Monday and Thursday during Monday Night Football, Thursday Night Football, or there's maybe potentially on Sundays the game of the week. If it's a good game, I know Steelers are playing Chiefs this next week. Uh, but we think that'll be a lot easier instead of sitting down making a podcast, and we can actually talk during it, and you guys can get to kind of feel the podcast a little bit more. Um, all right. Do you have anything to say about Cam Ward? Game number one in his career.
He I can say Tennessee does have a decent quarterback,
I mean, better than what they had with Will Levis.
but on Denver's defense, Bonigo got to him a couple times, and
Yeah.
He just needs a line to protect him, really.
Going back to the Broncos, I think the one thing that is going to be a big fear for the Denver Broncos is turnovers and keeping their freaking head coach taking his challenge flag out of his hand and do not let him use it.
Oh yeah, 5
Mm.
challenges,
Five,
crazy.
ch- five challenges and weren't the four in the first half?
4 in the first quarter, I think.
Yeah. My boy was pulling out challenges like red flags like he was getting ready to make a freaking banner. Bronco country. Uh,
Let
you
ride.
you've got a freaking head coach to worry about. Take his. I never thought I'd say this. Take his challenge. Take his Okay, I guess most of them were right.
Yeah, he went 4-1.
Yep. I mean, better than going on. What? I think after the second one you lose it. Yeah, something like that. But that was a pretty good awesome sauce game. Next game, San Francisco and Seattle. State your thoughts on this one. San Francisco won 17-13, by the way. State your thoughts on this one.
I had San Francisco winning. It was a
Mm.
pretty good game. I didn't watch it, but I did see today that San Francisco parted ways with their kicker. Had a missed field goal, hit the left post, bounce off, and had a blocked field goal as well.
Wait,
They just parted ways today.
Jake Moody?
Yep.
I did not know that. Holy crap. He's a good kicker, though. That's the crazy thing. Wow, that's insane. Well, yeah, Christian McCaffrey not with a super great game. Brock Purdy went off. Actually, not really. Two interceptions. Okay, what's your thoughts on Sam Darnold stats? I mean, we know what he did with Minnesota, carried them to the freaking playoffs. What's your thoughts on this?
Let me pull it up real quick. He did. He did okay, I guess. 16 for 23. That's over 50.
No, yes, never mind. My math was not mathing. Uh, not terrible though. 150 yards. Jackson Smith and Jigba went off.
Yep.
How did Cooper Cup do? Two receptions for 15 yards. So as you can see, Jackson Smith and Jigba is Sam Darnold's number one target
Yep.
by a lot, actually. Yeah, not much to say about this. This kind of just shows you though. This unless these two defenses are really really good, I think both of these are another reason to show that NFC West is not going to be great. Um, Yeah, I don't have any faith in the NFC West, if I'm gonna be completely honest. Sorry for anybody who likes Rams, Cardinals, Raiders, or no, Rams, Cardinals, Seahawks, or Niners. Next game. Wow, this was the most impressive game actually. Well, one of the most. Uh, Lions 13, Green Bay 27. State your thoughts on this game.
I didn't catch. This was another game I didn't catch, but
This is this is two teams that I think could very well easily run the NFL in the future. This is a Lions team that has been built from literal foundation. They have built up, built up, built up, built up, built up. They have a coach, and they are sustaining now. I don't think that just because they lost to the Green Bay Packers, that they are a bad team. What I'm going to tell you, though, is I think the Green Bay Packers are a good team.
that division, I just gotta say, that division has to be probably the hardest division to play in. Like that division could go any way it really wants to.
I mean, watching it yesterday, who else is in it? Bears and
Vikings.
Vikings. I think that I actually 100% agree with that. I think the Vikings, after seeing yesterday's comeback win, we'll get there in a sec. I think that this is another conference that I think could very well run it. I think the Bears are going to come last. I think the Bears have an amazing offense. I think that they can probably be around 9-8, 10-7. The thing with the Bears, though, they are not consistent.
Yeah.
Not at all. The Bears are one of the most inconsistent football teams I've ever seen. Bears will go on a hot streak and then they will just lose out. I remember a couple years ago, Bears started off like 0-8 or something, and they started off 0-10, and then they won the last 7 games. Like that is not something you can do as an organization, you know?
But then Green Bay also has that
Yeah, and then Green Bay, are you talking about the defensive player?
yeah,
Yeah, Green Bay did also just upgrade on defense with
Micah
Michael Parsons.
Parsons.
Yep. He's definitely not going to change a whole defense. He didn't even play a whole lot, actually. He didn't even start. But this is a Packers defense that they look good. They they
Yeah.
they look really good. I think Packers are a real Super Bowl contenders. I think last year they were playoff contenders. I think this year they are Super Bowl contenders. The
I
second
think
time, what?
I think I have the Packers coming out on top at the end of the season of this division.
Like you have the Vikings winning the division, you said? Hold on, what happened? Chris, you there? Hold on, guys. Having some difficulties. Chris, you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
There we go. It literally like everything shut off for me for a second. I
Huh.
um I have Packers, Vikings, Lions, and Bears. I think that is my prediction for the division.
I think each team, when they play each other in the division, they will each go 1-1. I don't think there will be a team that goes 2-0.
I think that the Packers can potentially sweep the Bears.
Yeah,
I think that's the only one that can go like that, but I 100% agree with that though. I think all four teams actually have a decent fighting chance. I think the Bears are a pretty substantial team though. I think they can hold their ground. All right, the second to last game that was played on Sunday, Houston and Los Angeles. This was embarrassing. Uh, Houston 9, Los Angeles 14. State your thoughts on this game.
this was another one I didn't pay much attention to. I'll just have to go through the highlights later.
Yep, yep. Matthew Stafford, 245 yards. He did good. Puka Nakua, 130 yards. Doing Puka Nakua. Dude, Puka Nakua is another player who just shot up. Yeah,
Yeah, he did.
he's good. I ain't got much to say on this one though. CJ Stroud, embarrassing. 19 for 27, one interception. Yeah, this is a Houston team. They go to playoffs every year. Ever since they've got D'Amico Ryans, they go to the playoffs, and they can't not be doing this to their Super Bowl contenders, you know.
No.
And then I think one of the best football games of the decade. Um, Baltimore Ravens and the Buffalo Bills. Thoughts on this game?
That was a pretty good game. I watched that from start to end. It was back to back. I saw Buffalo was down 40-25 within the last like 5 minutes, and they scored 15 points basically within that time.
Yeah. We had the game up. Me and Chris were literally on call watching the game. If you look on ESPN, Chris, on the win probability, look at that drop off.
Yeah,
That is insane. It was literally as high as it could have been for Baltimore, and it just full 180-degree drop off to Buffalo. By the way, you were talking about passing yards. Josh Allen, 394 passing yards, 33 for 46. Talk about another stat, absolutely insane. Look at Derrick Henry.
That guy went off in that first half.
I'm
Like
gonna
he
be,
was untouchable.
I'm gonna be completely honest. I'm a big Saquon Barkley fan. I would love an Eagles Ravens Super Bowl because they have both of my favorite running backs in them. Derrick Henry is an absolute animal, like literal dog. All right, the last game before we make our week 2 picks, Minnesota, Chicago. Big, crazy comeback win, by the way, from Minnesota. 27-24. Thoughts on this game?
I watched it till halftime. I passed out at halftime. I saw Chicago was up 24-7, I believe.
Mm, most Chicago was up was 17-6. No, 24,
17,
24-6. Yep, so 24-6.
24-6, yeah. And so I thought it was over with when I fell asleep. But then I got up this morning, notification went off. Minnesota came back and won it. I was like, jeez, Louise.
Um, if I'm being completely honest, JJ McCarthy looks solid. He looks really solid. If you didn't watch the second half of that game, it shows the quarterback that he can be. I mean, I will say there was maybe nerves, but this is they look good. They look really
By
good.
watching that, I feel like there's those teams you see that come in and show in the first half, then they drop down in the second half. But I think Minnesota is going to be a second half team. They might fail in the beginning of it, but they might come out on top towards the end.
Absolutely. All righty. Well, guys, that was our week 1 analysis on everything that went down. We're now going to head over to our week 2 picks. We're going to make them in front of you guys right here live on the podcast. We can start with the first game Thursday. Today is Tuesday, September 9th. So, on the grieving day of 9/11, obviously, is the day of the
Week 2.
week 2 start. We're going to start off right now. Let me get it written out, Chris. I'm gonna have you read me the teams. All right, read me the first team.
Washington at Green Bay.
Commanders. Sorry, guys, it takes a little bit for me to write. At Packers. Who are you taking?
Even though I like watching Jaden Daniels play a lot, I don't think he's got what it takes to go up against that defense of Green Bay. So I'm going to have to go with Green Bay on top.
I'm going to go with Green Bay as well. So CB, CR. All right, then we come over to Sunday games. Hit me up with Sunday.
Jacksonville at Cincinnati.
Jaguars at Bengals. Who you got going on that?
Trevor Lawrence, he's a good quarterback in all, and I seen both teams struggle this past week. I'm gonna have to go with Cincinnati on that one.
We better not be going back and forth like this. I'm going Cincinnati as well. I think this is a decent Jaguars team, but I think this is a Jaguars team that is going to struggle when under a good defense. And I think this Bengals team actually has a good defense. I think I think we just gotta give them time. All right, next game.
Giants at Cowboys.
Oh Lord help me.
Who you going
Giants
with?
at Cowboys. If I'm gonna be completely honest, I'm a Giants fan, but the Cowboys stuck with one of the best NFL teams out there, pretending Super Bowl champs. I get it. Week 1 nerves. I think though that this is not a Giants team that is ready with Russell Wilson. So until they prove me otherwise, I'm going to go ahead and go with the Cowboys.
Dang, that's crazy.
Who are you going with?
Cowboys, I guess.
Yeah, I guess we're going Cow. I guess we're
Because I
choosing.
ain't going after your team.
Man. All right, next.
Bears at Lions.
Bears at Lions. Um, who you got winning on this one?
I'm gonna go with the Bears on this one. I didn't watch much of. I only watched the Bears, and they seem pretty good. I haven't seen Detroit play on TV, so I don't know what. I'm gonna have to go with the Bears on that one
Okay. Um,
by a field goal upset.
here's the thing. Bears, I think, are the how do I put this in respect for Bears fans? Now, um, Bears, I think, are gonna throw. I think the Bears are gonna do one of the most Bear things ever. I think they'll lead by 10 at halftime. I say 17-7 at the half. Then I say Matthew Stafford and Amon-Ra St. Brown go nuts second half. I say Matthew Stafford 355 yards. Amon-Ra St. Brown ends the game with 175 receiving yards. I'm going with America's second favorite team, the Lions.
Crazy.
Next game,
Rams at the Titans.
Rams at Titans. Who you got going on this one?
I'm going with the Rams on that one.
Go Rams! I'm also going with Rams. Um, it's a lot easier to make your week two, week three, week four predictions. Obviously, upsets happen, but seeing how teams played week one, Rams played decent. They beat a good team. Offense is good, defense is good. I think that this is a um I think this is a Rams team that could actually compete this year. Next team.
Patriots at the Dolphins.
Oh my gosh. Patriots at Dolphins. Two embarrassing teams, I'll be honest. Two very embarrassing teams. Stick your thoughts.
I'm gonna have to go with Miami on this one. I hope they bounce back from that week one upset.
You know, I'm gonna go against you. I'm gonna say Patriots. Um, one quarterback who I am not impressed with. Tua Tagovailoa. I do not think he is it. I think Miami, if they're going to want a chance, they have to change up. They have to change up just something, whether it's with Tua, whether it's his receiving game, rushing game. I don't. Devon Chain, freaking beast, but I don't think that Tua's the guy, and that's my thoughts. Next game.
49ers at the Saints.
Ooh, 49ers at Saints. I'll go first on this one. 49ers, I think, are really going to bounce back. Uh, they beat Seattle 17-14, but we all know Seattle's got Sam Darnold. They look good. Even though they lost, I think 49ers are still a good team. Like I said, I don't think the Super Bowl contenders. Saints also lost to the Cardinals, and I think the Niners are better than the Cardinals. So I think if the Cardinals can do it, the Saints can do it. So I'm going with the 49ers. Who you got?
49ers as well on that one.
Yeah, now, don't take me wrong. I think the Saints with Spencer Rattler, they got it. They've got a quarterback. But I don't know. I think the 49ers are going to win. All right, next game.
Buffalo at the Jets.
Bills at Jets. Say your thoughts.
I got Bills winning that one.
You know, I think I got the Jets going on too. I think the Bills are going to win. But I really think the Jets got did done dirty with the make of their schedule. If you look at their schedule, their first like 5 games, tough opponents. I think the Jets are a very good team. Like I said, Garrett Wilson, Justin Fields, I think is going to be the new guy. I think people are finally going to put Justin Fields on a fantasy team. Like, it's just something about it telling me. So I think Bills. You said Bills too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be Bills. Like we have not very many games that we have chose different, but I'm fixing to change that. Next game.
Seahawks at Steelers.
Seahawks. Uh, Steelers. State your opinion.
I think Aaron Rodgers is gonna go crazy with his home debut regular season game. I think he's gonna go crazy, so I'm gonna go with Pittsburgh on that one.
I'm going to go with Seattle. I think one thing that I really saw, Justin Fields went crazy in the air. One thing I saw though is that Brees Hall was running all over that Steelers defense. And one thing that I think the Seahawks are going to do with Jackson Smith and Jigba, and then whoever their running back is, I think they're going to pick apart their Steelers defense. I have a lot of faith in the Steelers, but coming off a Week 1 loss, I think I'm going to go with the Seahawks. So, Cameron Reed and alrighty, next game.
Browns at Ravens.
Oh boy.
I got Baltimore winning that one. I don't think
Well,
it's gonna be a close game. I have them up 37-10 at least.
yeah, I actually think the exact same thing. I was going to say the exact same thing. I think that the Ravens, I think Derrick Henry is going to baptize that Browns defense. I think Derrick Henry is going to drop another 150 to 200 yard rushing, and it is not going to be good whatsoever. So I have the Baltimore Ravens as well. Next.
Broncos at Colts.
Oh, you're excited.
I'm just praying for the Denver defense to stand up, bro.
Who you got winning though?
I'm staying with Denver winning with that one.
I'm going with the Colts on that one. I'm going to give you my reason here in a second, actually. All right, here we go. Number one thing. Who did you guys play week 1?
What?
Who did you guys play week 1?
Titans.
Titans. Can you tell me without looking at the stats who the Titans running back is?
No.
No. Could you tell me who the Colts running back is?
No.
That's not football knowledge. Jonathan Taylor. Jonathan Taylor went buck baby mama wild. Not actually, but he cooked up. He cooked. I think one thing. I love the Broncos. They're probably my second favorite team. They're a team that just impresses me. Um, Bo Nix, young talent, and I think he's going to be really, really good in the future. Tom Brady level, not quite, but I think they're going to be good. I think Jonathan Taylor is going to show you guys a weakness. And I think I think the Colts are going to pull a little running attack. I think Daniel Jones is going to lay off the steroids for a second. And I think he'll probably throw for like 180 yards or something. And then I think Jonathan Taylor will rush for like 85, 90 yards. And I just gave you a whole analysis on what I thought was going to happen. So yeah.
Okay, Shotty.
All right, next game.
We shall see.
All right, gonna see.
Panthers at Cardinals.
Ew, yikes.
I'm going with Cardinals on this because Carolina has not been the same since Cam Newton or McCaffrey. Not McCaffrey. Was it?
Yeah, you're thinking of Christian McCaffrey.
Yeah, Christian McCaffrey. Yeah, they have
Um,
not been the same.
yeah. We ain't heard it, so we only got another 10 minutes probably. Um, Yeah, I'm going with Cardinals as well. Panthers suck. I'll be completely honest. Until the Panthers prove me otherwise, I got nothing nice to say about them. I think the Panthers are a long lost cause for a while. All right, next.
Eagles at Chiefs.
Woo! We got the Eagles. We got the Chiefs. If I'm being completely honest, I'm going birds. I'm going birds.
I'm gonna jump with you on that bird train.
Yeah, I'm gonna fly away with them birds. I've got no faith in this Kansas City team. I think both teams good. I think the Chiefs though steady decline. If the Chiefs can start off 0-2, oh my gosh, America may be happy.
I think Travis got that engagement in his head.
I think he's rubbing it
Being
off on
too hot.
terrible show on Nebraska though. Obviously, we Nebraska fans, and man, Nebraska's got a better record than them Chiefs. You know,
Yep.
yikes. All right, and then hit me up with that. This should be Sunday night game.
Falcons at Vikings.
Terrible Sunday night game, by the way.
Yeah. I'd rather have the Chiefs and Eagles as a Sunday night game.
You would think it would be, or at least a Monday night game or
Or
something,
a
but
Broncos and Colts game as a Monday night.
man, ain't no one watching that. Wow, talk about the Peyton Manning special. Though. Oh, they should have done that Monday. The Peyton Manning special.
Yeah.
Yeah, Peyton Manning, Broncos and Colts, and Eli hates both teams, but likes his brother. He jumping on that one.
I got the Vikings on that one.
Yeah, I think I'm
I
going
don't have
Vikings.
much faith in Penix Jr. yet.
I don't either. He's yet to show me. He's yet to show me something. All right, next.
Monday, we have two games on Monday
So
night.
so we're gonna speak this, and then me and Chris are gonna decide here on camera what Monday night game we're gonna do. Let's not talk about that yet. But who's the first Monday night game?
Buccaneers at Texans.
Bucks, uh, Texans. What's your thoughts?
I would really like to see Texans come out on top.
I think I'm going to go with Texans too. I'll be completely honest. Baker Mayfield is him. Baker Mayfield is a stud. You know what? Actually, oh no, I like both of these teams. Texans are home. I've watched enough Texans playoff football in the last couple of years. I know that place roars.
Yeah.
With that being a Monday night game, ooh, that place gonna be packed. Um, mm, man, I don't know. I'm going Baker. I'm going Baker. I'm changing it up. I'm putting my name underneath Baker. You going Texans?
Yep.
All righty. And the last NFL game on week 2 is
Chargers at Raiders.
Chargers at Raiders. Here we go. That's not a
Um,
bad. That's not a bad game. I mean, yeah.
As you can tell, I have not chosen a team from my division to win any of their games. So, can I put a buy on this and not choose on this one? Because I will not choose. I will
No,
not
man.
choose another team
No.
on my
Who,
division.
who are you choosing? So come on, man.
I'll go with the Chargers.
I'm going Chargers too. I mean, I think Raiders are a good team. Ooh, Raiders. They look good on defense, though. They look good on defense. Hold up. No, that Chargers. They look good. They look good. I'm choosing Chargers as well. Yep. I'm putting my name underneath CB, and I'm putting my name under CR. Alrighty, guys. We have our picks. Now we're going to decide what Monday night game we are watching. Chris, what game do you want to watch?
I think I might stay with the Chargers and Raiders so I could watch and see what the Broncos have to deal with twice a year.
I think I'm going to go with that one too. Um, it's two 1-0 teams, so it's the first to lose. I wanted to also know would you maybe want to watch the Sunday night game? We could we could show you guys. We can watch Sunday night game. It's completely up to you though. What do you want, Chris?
I'm down.
See what time I get home because obviously I'm leaving your house a little later, and I'm going to explain that to you guys here in a second. We got to make this quick though. Chris, want to explain to them what's going on this weekend?
What?
Saturday, where we're going?
Oh, we're going to the Husker football game.
Go Skurs! Huskers looking good. We will talk about them in another podcast though. Not now. This was just our week 1 analysis, and then our week 2 pickup. Obviously we'll catch you guys Thursday with the Commanders and Packers. Both of us chose Packers, home teams. And then we will maybe see you guys Sunday night with Falcons and Vikings over on NBC. Both got Vikings, home team. And then Monday night, we both are going with the upset or away upset, Chargers at Raiders. Anyways, guys, do you have anything to say?
I do not.
Anyways, guys, we'll catch you guys Thursday. What time is that game? Oh, it's on Prime Video, man. What the heckles? Well, we'll figure something out. Anyways, guys, we will see you guys Thursday at games at 7:15, probably around 6:45, 7 o'clock. And hope you guys have a good one. Anyways, guys, thanks for tuning in on the Sports and Fusion podcast. I'm your host, Cameron.
And your co-host Chris.
Anyways, catch you guys on episode 3, Commanders at Packers. Later.